76,642.
So, my ex-husband is pissed off. His truck is living the island life and he's not. At this point, he is pretty much done with his girlfriend. I've given him the letter for notice to vacate the premises. I put in there that if it comes down to it, that he will have it notarized and sent to Boone County, and Boone County will serve it, and it'll serve as an illegal eviction. Also, he confronted her. So that's out. I can tell you. Apparently, she tried to charge as a firm account recently. You have to have a code to charge it. You can't just sit there and swipe your card. You can tap it, and you can scan the code, or the QR code. You can't just swipe it. He left it on the counter. Her daughter was there this weekend. So apparently she took her son, her daughter out on a little shopping spree. And the card was declined due to the fact that the card had been shut off. She didn't realize that he had gotten a new card. And then she tried to place blame on me. She's like, well, I didn't do it. It's like, well, who did it? Well, didn't your ex-wife charge the card before? He goes, I know where she was at. I said, yeah, show her where I was at. I said, because I was actually between Missouri and Illinois. Actually, I was at the time of the charging at 3 o'clock, I think I had already hit Missouri. Actually, I think I was in St. Louis doing a little bit of door dashing in St. Louis. Because I know I was doing door dashing in Springfield, and then I did a little bit of door dashing in St. Louis too. So, I was waiting for the fuel truck to leave too on top of it. And the fuel truck just left. So, he's like, you're the only one who had access to that card. And she's denying it. He goes, well, that's it. He goes, I'm done. I don't want to be with you anymore. You don't want to be a family. He goes, either we're going to raise your kids together or we're not going to raise your kids at all. So because she's like, oh, I want to move to the city. I want to move to the city. He won't move. He will not move to the city. That's why we bought the house in Belvedere. Because of that. He and I grew up just outside the city. He grew up in the city. That was the agreement, that we would never live in the city. One, it's too expensive to live in the city. Two, he can't sell that house. He has to let it go for taxes if he decides to sell it. Yeah, so I ate my donut and I got coffee. That's the last majority of the day. So, I knew she would try to blame it on me 100%. Because he'd given me permission to use the car prior to purchase stuff that I did. Like I said, that I got shut off because of suspicious activity in Galveston when he's in Illinois, but I'm in Galveston. But yeah, so when she tried to blame me, he's like, I knew it wasn't you right away. I said, yeah, because you told me about it. Told me about it yesterday. said, I send you random updates where your truck is at. You're having a heart attack that your truck is somewhere in a ditch somewhere. That's where I put gas in Dave. Nothing diesel. So, anyways, I'm past for years. There's a woman who works here from Harvey, Illinois. I grew up in the neighboring town of Blue Island. She was like, "Oh, you're back." I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "Went down to Illinois." She goes, "How was it?" And it was actually warm for once. So, I said, "Yeah, I got my assessment struck." I said, "So, you want to see what I picked up in Illinois?" She goes, "It was either a pot or an animal." I said, "No, it's a car." I showed her his truck. And she's like, "Holy shit, that's nice." I said, "That's a 2016. It's a matching minivan." I said, "Was it twin?" So we had matching cars. I said, "Because my minivan, my minivan was, of course, registered in Illinois. His truck is registered in Illinois." I said, "My license is still." I said, "I gotta go back out in 2 weeks." I said, "Because I gotta go get my license renewed." He said, "Because in October." I said, "Oh, yeah." So, I don't know if he's going to forward that email to her that I sent him or what, but we have requested that the vacation of the promises be as of October 4th. He goes, "It's not enough time for her to get an apartment." I said, "Yeah, because I'm still looking for apartments out here in Texas." I said, "So, that's plenty of time." I said, "I had a 2-week notice." I said, "I was in the process of looking for apartments." I said, "I had a 2-week notice." I said, "Then I was threatened with the 24. I was threatened that if I didn't send the paperwork back by that afternoon, or by 5 o'clock that day, they were gonna have an eviction put on me." I said, "So fair is fair." But I was under duress at the time. Chaffee done. Alright, I cleaned this truck. It was my passenger side because I had to stop so quick last year. Everything went from the seat to the floor. Alrighty. I'm gonna do some DoorDash and I'm gonna go stop at Walmart and pee really quick because I missed my Wally World over here. Walmart in Illinois is completely different from Walmart in fucking Galveston, Texas. I can tell you that shit right away. So. But, yep. I'm gonna post this video today. I got a bunch of videos I gotta post. My hair looks like a mess, so I'll go back to the hotel and feed these dogs too. I'm gonna open up the curtains, and I gotta clean today too, between orders. So I'll probably head back and do some cleaning. Today is what? Yesterday was, yeah. I'm trying to think, I'm like, yeah, I got an appointment, I think, on Thursday. Whatever the 19th is, I had to look up the date too. I'm like, damn, I didn't clean his car. He's gonna kill me. Alrighty. I'm gonna get going. Get the car in reverse here. So, I'll post this video as soon as I can. Texas. The law don't play out here. They also don't play in Illinois either. I can get away with a little bit more in Illinois because I'm in Illinois. No, not like I was backing out, you douchebag. No, it's not like I'm backing out a fucking pickup truck. And then they all just stop there and stare. Like, the fuck. Alrighty. I'm gonna stop this video because, like I said, I'm gonna head over to Wally World here for a few moments. I just wanna go look around. I've missed my Wally World out here. So. Yeah, like, they all just stop and stare. Like, nothing. It's like, thanks. Nothing massive. It is what it is. This is Texas. They make their own fucking rules out here. And then they all just randomly sit in the middle of the road. It's a beautiful thing. I'm gonna see if they do have the sticker here that I want to purchase again, because I'm putting it on this one. And of course, they're building random shit here. I love it. Maybe I'll get a couple orders while I'm just walking around.
So you know how Breaking Ben and 3 Days Grace are currently on a co-headliner with Return to Dust opening up for them? Well, they have a